It's nice right now, the wind is blowing, so let's go find a shade spot and sit down for a little bit. Okay, so I'm just walking until I find where I want to go. I think I know where I want. It's pretty out right now, but it is kind of off and on. Looks like it might end up raining, but I really needed to get out today. So I'm hoping maybe it won't rain while we're here. But we'll do what we can. I think I'm gonna try to go down where I wanted to sit before, right by the water. So I'm following the walking trail, because I was walking in the grass and then I was like, probably should just walk on the path so I don't step on any critters. Sun's kind of in and out. It's so if I get too much sun, I'll just move to another spot. But I do want to get down here. I did bring my little tripod thing so I could set you up if I decide to do that instead of holding the phone. Also did go ahead and bring some more bread just in case we see ducks. I hear some, I think. I think I just heard some. Oh, that's a bird. But I thought I heard it quack. Oh, I bet they have a nest somewhere out in the grass there. It's one of those little birds that run really fast. They typically nest up in the grass, so it's just as well I took the path. Oh yeah, the sun come out. Let's think. I want to be down here. Maybe I can manage it for a little bit. Oh yeah, because that makes it real hot. Hold on guys, maybe I'll move up over on that thing. Give me 1 second. Oh look, oh the turtle. He jumped before I could show you. Hear the frogs? I think actually, let's move up over there. Because at least we could see the water plus have some shade. So hold on 1 second. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna sit on these steps here. Well, I'm going to sit on the steps. And I'm gonna I brought my little bag of stuff. Let me see if I can prop you up. Got my water. Oh no, let me see what this does. Also brought my hat. But the other day, whenever, hold on a second. I think I messed it up doing that. Tried to make sure my volume was up. I think I restarted it. But I mentioned I finally figured out how to piece my clips together. But what I was saying was, the other day I got drenched, caught in the storm, and everything got soaked, including my hat. So I had to wash my hat. I brought it with me, but look at it, it's all wrinkled. I can't get it unwrinkled. I tried. But I just packed a little lunch. So I just made a tuna wrap. So I used a spinach wrap, a tuna pack, I think it was a garlic and herb flavor, and I put one of those little cups of guacamole on them. Oh, there's the birds. Oh my gosh. It's a wasp. Go away. Oh my lord. Help me. Please. Go away. Oh boy. Oh, look at this. We're under a nest. We're under a nest. But it looks like it's eggs and not... Oh my gosh. If I have to move, y'all, we'll just move. What was I saying? Okay, I put one of those, guacamole, half of a guacamole cup, and some banana peppers. So I'll show you. This. That's what we're having. I didn't bring any chips or anything this time. I figured it'd be good for me just to, instead of just walking, to also just have something and sit for a little bit. Because we've had all the storms. Not enough sunlight. And I'm in a funk. Yeah, I like the flavor of this. Sometimes I'll add the spicy mayo, but I didn't this time, and it tastes just as well. Just depends on my mood. And they're just quick and easy. Every once in a while, I'm not a big breakfast person, but if I do have breakfast, I like to have like a white piece of bread with a sunny side up egg, and the way I do mine is I'll cook the bottom, flip it, and cook the other side for a minute, but it'll still be runny, and put a little seasoning on it with also either an avocado, which is my favorite, but a lot of times I'll just get those cups because avocados don't always last, so I really like those. Let's go. Do you ever have a picnic by yourself? Oh, there's that bug. Oh my gosh. I'm over here minding my own business, sir. Go on. I typically don't. Oh, go away. I'm sorry, guys. He's like keeps flying up at me and don't want to get stung. I typically don't, but I did that one time, and then since I've just been in my mood, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do that again today. Last time it got a little messed up because the birds was flying around me, and they had a nest, and it was making me nervous that they were gonna get me. I always think something's getting me. Can't tell you how excited I was when I realized how to piece together my clips, but it's just through my the little bird. I don't know if y'all can see it flying. It's just through my gallery into a video player, but it lets me put them together that way. And it had this thing where you could add, it's only a select few of like some random music unless you go into downloading some stuff, but I was doing it without downloading, so that's how I had that little music that last time. I'd really like to do like, oh, go away, day in my life type thing, but guys, I don't have anything ever going on. It's just this, you know, cleaning and dishes, cooking. I guess I could do some of that, but typically I'm just trying to get it done, and if I have other, you know, my family around, so I don't know. If I had interesting things to do, I would. I like to watch those kind of videos myself. It's not hot right now because I'm in the shade and the wind's blowing, so that's so nice. Makes it more enjoyable over here. I know what I was gonna say too was on the way here, like I love Craig myrtles. They're so pretty. I have one in my yard. It's like a medium toned pink. But I saw some that were the pink, and I saw some that were like a lavender, real pretty. And but I also saw this one I guess I haven't seen before. The bottom portion was, it looked just like a Craig myrtle, but a bush kind. Like the leaf area was black and the flowers were red. Like really beautiful contrast together. That's what it looked like anyway. I don't know about you, but when I'm like doing dinners, oh gosh, sorry guys, the stinger bug come back. But if I'm able to like reuse, okay, so say if I have extra meat, I like to reuse it for like a totally different meal. So I had some leftover pork and chopped it up real good and just added like barbecue flavorings just to kind of give it like basically like pulled pork, barbecued pulled pork, and then made some pasta to go with it. You know, you can buy those boxes of they're like salad pastas, but instead I just made my own. I added some Italian seasoning and some mayo, a little bit of garlic powder, and I think some Cajun seasoning. I like Tony Chachere's. I use that often. And then just made a whole separate meal with it. Okay. Got you paused on time because holy cow, that thing just chased us. I'm not kidding. Sorry, I had to keep pausing. So we just had to take off running. Oh my god. I had to come back for my stuff. It doesn't really, it looks like a different type. It don't look like a regular wasp. It looks like something different. I don't know, but he was literally chasing us. So I said, oh, that's not good. Because I'm sure if they're chasing, that means they're gonna sting. And I was wanting to go over there to kind of look around, but good grief, forget that. Also, I was trying to see if I could see any ducks. Why does something always gotta go ruining the moment? I was having a great time. Oh, that scared me. Okay, please tell me I'm not alone in this, being scared of stinging bugs. Jeez. I could sit somewhere else. For a minute, I was trying to let my food settle before I did any walking. Sorry. Had to take a drink. It was a loud drink too. I'm sorry, because it's just a walking. Okay, I'm just gonna stand here a second in the shade. Look at the flowers. So I hate to take the bread back to the car if those ducks are out, but I don't see them yet. Okay, I slow strolled back to the car, put up my stuff, got my hat on, bathroom break, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and walk. So I didn't see the ducks. It was really hot when the breeze stopped, but it's kind of off in line. It's nice whenever it is. Not gonna start off too fast because since I ate not long ago, I'm gonna try to not pressure myself this time for anything. If I feel like sitting, I should sit. Like how pretty, I don't know if that's showing up, like the clouds. It's like such different ones. I have one of my random thoughts. It's so crazy how life just, I don't know, like things are one way one minute and then another time they're so different. I guess that was kind of vague, but just thinking, I guess really, like I used to be so on top of trying to keep my walks in and all that, and health happened. There's one of those little birds just going do 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 do. Yeah, health happened, life happened, and makes it to where things just have to change and be different. Or things can be normal one moment and the next minute you're in chaos. Let's walk up to the gazebo. I didn't get to show y'all that before. There's nobody up there right now, so let's do it. I do try to be very mindful as much as possible of others or things around me, but sometimes it's hard. I don't ever intentionally get anybody or anything on there that shouldn't be. So I do typically avoid it up here because typically there's like people fishing, but not today. Also, I've noticed, because again, sometimes it's hard for me to see because the reflection on the camera. I've noticed sometimes I got y'all tilted down, so I'll do that if anything or anybody is around I'm trying to give the privacy to. I guess I could like tilt y'all up sometimes. I don't know. I just don't. I hope that doesn't bother you. That log right there could almost pass for an alligator if you didn't know it. Yep, no ducks out today. It is what am I trying to say? Shaded under here. I'm being careful looking for any stinger bugs, guys. Oh, there's some right there. Let me see if we can walk this way. It's not deep here. It's very shallow. I heard a stinger. They used to have like a movable bench up here. They had to take it away because of course people were being people and threw it in the water instead of leaving things be nice. Now they have these, oh shoot, it's getting me. I'm sorry guys. Oh shoot. sorry. Okay. So now they had to put that one to bolt it down. Y'all, I'm sorry. Listen, I've been stung. And now I'm left with this fear. I know it's ridiculous. I apologize. And then a few years ago, again, my concept of time, I really don't know what's happened. I know after my dad passed, it got a lot worse. So I can't remember, like, when things happen. I know they happen. It's just hard for me to remember, like, times, like when, how long ago. Because I could say 2 days ago and it happened 5 years ago. But it was like a sad event took place here with the water. To like a younger person, I believe they were supposed to be graduating that year. And I believe their friend tried to save them and couldn't. I think the friend was okay, was the other one wasn't. Like, gosh, could you imagine? You know what, just call me Jenny Downer. Tell you what, I always sad things, or if I see or know of sad things, they stick with me. But I think it's just because of my personality, and I feel way too much. I'm way too emotional, and way have a lot of compassion. So I just think of things, because you know, those families are still going through it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't just change because time's passed. They're still feel the feels, right? I just think about that, because you don't ever know. You don't know when it's going to be your turn, right? So I try to just, I don't know. I just think of people that have gone through things like that. Also, side note, if you did not know, I'm sure you've all figured it out. My name is actually Jennifer. My family has always called me Jen or Jenny. So when I made the channel, I just wanted to go short instead of making it extra long. So we went with Jen, which again, people that know me very well will call me Jen or Jenny anyway. So, and I guess I prefer Jen over Jenny for myself, just because I was called that as a child. So I guess I feel like, oh, I'm like a little girl. Or the whole Forrest Gump thing, run Jenny, run. Yeah, my friends would like to tell me that one. That I'd got to thinking, I bet some of you might not know that. Now you do. I assume most that do go by that, that's their real name, but maybe some not. Yeah, there's another one of those little fast running birds. Gotta have a nest around here. He's going on the path with us. Oh, there it went. Really wish they would do something about this here. Because that other time we come, and I was trying to avoid it, later on that same day, a kid slid and busted their honey. But they were okay, and their mom was with them. But I don't know why they don't put something. It needs a drain, like a drain pipe under it. Also, since I've figured out how to piece my stuff together, yay, I am able to just stop if I need to until I can think of something. And I'm probably gonna have like 200 clips to put together because, like, I don't like y'all having a quiet moment like for long, because then it's, I don't know, I feel like I should be saying something, so I have to pause often. And I did find out if I pause too long, it will turn off. So thankfully, we can get it all pieced together as needed. And I did just decide to come back to this one. I guess I do prefer this one because the water and the flowers. I like to look at them, even though it's the same, you know, scenery. I still enjoy looking at it. I'm gonna go this direction. This is gonna be my change it up day. Also, I've tried to do better on ordering plates, and did pretty good, but there was one I ordered because I was going to try a different brand. Somebody had mentioned it to me before, and I waited, finally decided on one I'd like to have, but with the extra cost for the shipping, was going to make it more. And now it just come in, but I'm now kicking myself because there was a second one I kept debating, and I thought I was gonna get a very similar one. You know what, really it wouldn't have been cheaper, but I was like, oh, you don't need both. Well, the other one's been staying out of stock, so now I really wish I would have got the other one, and I might even like it a pinch better. So now I'm like, gosh, am I really gonna end up spending more in the long run after I try to save the money to not get it and then still end up getting it? So I don't know, I can't decide, but I am trying to be more aware of what do I really want and not want. I'm trying not to get any if I don't really want it, just because it does take up space. And as I continue this journey, you know, of course I'll build my collection more and more and more, but I gotta have the place to put it. And also the cost. I always feel like if I'm not walking super fast, or as fast as I can, then I'm barely doing any good, because I feel like I'm doing more for my body if I'm faster. Just kind of like even with running, felt like when I jogged I could tell a bigger difference. Even though it's harder on the body, I could tell a bigger difference physically. But I'm not really, I don't know, I'm not doing as fast as I typically do because I ate. But again, I said I wasn't going to be worried about today. I'm just going to do my thing and enjoy being out. But the reason I brought that up was I had a family member that they said, no, it don't matter if you can go, you're getting the same amount even if you go slower. But I never saw it that way. It's kind of curious. What do you guys think? I mean, there is no right or wrong. You can only do what you can do, and that's it. And something is better than nothing. But it was just me and my thoughts. I also want to just say, I really just love this so much. I just really appreciate you guys. I really do feel like, even though I'm technically talking to myself right now, I do feel like I'm talking to friends. And I don't know, I guess the more I've done this, the more I could see that that was missing more from life than I realized, I guess. But you know, you want to be able to connect to people in a good, genuine way, and I know my anxiety really would just get in the way of that so badly. So although this is a different way, you know, than like actually being, you know, really actually together in person, I don't know, I still feel that, what do you call it, in, you know, that connection emotionally. And I feel like I've grown to know you guys in some sort of ways, you know, through the comments and things like that. And I don't know, I hope you have some enjoyment from this, just to, I don't know, escape your thoughts a little bit, even if it's not the funnest or greatest adventure. I hope you feel like you're listening to a friend back. Hear the frogs again. I always think it's kind of funny. You can hear the frogs, but you can't see the frogs, typically. I'm like, where are you at? Because they don't sound like they're in the water, but I don't ever see them. I know, I like those kind of sounds. Those and bird sounds, nature sounds. Also, a question, trying to look to see if the thing's going, because the sun's hitting it, it's hard for me to see my screen. Do you have any bucket list plans? What, if you care to share, what is it? I know some of you enjoy traveling, and I think that's so wonderful. I hope you do, and go to all the places you would like to go. Such an introvert. I don't see myself going far. I have the rare occasion to think about it a little, but will I actually? Probably not. But I could live vicariously through you. I'd love to visit Hawaii, actually. I've wanted to since I was little, but I'd be terrified to be on a boat or a plane. I'm scared of them. Be my luck. I think I'm gonna walk up this way. I'm going on this little road because there's people over there. I don't want to interrupt. I actually thought it was kind of ironic that Hawaii's where Maniology is based. So my husband, he would do like ocean stuff, and I'm terrified too. You know, like if you go out real far, it's a far ride. I'm afraid of a few things. One is getting sick, because I already have tummy problems, and motion, like say like an elevator, that throws me off, makes me not feel good, makes me dizzy. So I'm like, surely a boat would really be, even if I'm taking something, I don't know if it'd be enough. And once you're out there, you're stuck, you know. If something goes on, it just is what it is. Too bad, right? So that worries me. Then I worry, well, if you sink, you have to hope. Okay, let's just say you have a life jacket. Okay, well, that's scary too, because the sharks might come get you, or something else. If you have a, what do you call them, raft, then something can come and poke it, and then you're still screwed. So, or you're stuck for a long time, not being found, getting, you know, way too hot, dehydrated, sick, whatever. Yeah, just all of that goes through my head. So I don't know, I just don't think I could do it. Besides, I think, other than just getting sick, I think the fear of the things, I would end up having a panic attack. And then, you know what, this is the thing, I'm screwed no matter what. No matter what way I look at it, I'm going down. But I think that's kind of a realistic fear, right? I mean, just tell me yes. I bet sometimes you wonder, where the heck does she get these thoughts from? Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know. When you are, I guess when you're an introvert, you can think up some stuff in your head, because you're kind of just talking to yourself the majority of the time anyway. So I think up some random things, and then I'll sometimes try to make sure everything's okay for the, for uploading. And I'm like, girl, what the world? They're gonna think you're nuts. And I am, but I don't want you to think that. At least I can laugh about it, right? Laugh about my flaws. We all got them. It's okay. Could be worse, right? I think. Because sometimes I do think, like, some people maybe don't have friends to go out with or do things with, or maybe you have to stay home for whatever reason. Maybe you want to. Maybe you're introverted like me. And I'll be like, I would like to, what, I'm going up this way. I'm changing it again. I would, I know that exists. And I would think that it would just give people at least something to watch. Listening to some crazy woman rambling about drowning in a ship and a shark biting them. I don't know. That's just the way I think. Maybe it's to make myself feel better. I don't know. But I do appreciate you for watching if you do. Look at these things. What are those? It's like little... Why does it have the ball thing on it? Is that the flower seed? Does anybody know? Oh, look. Oh my gosh. I didn't even see this. There's little painted rocks. Somebody's gonna be wondering what the heck I'm doing. There's that one. You were loved. You were loved too, friends. This is a train. There's some up in there I think they're just painted. Can't tell if they say anything. Basically, I just went around that. I'm turning this way because the sun on that pavement is even hotter. I'm sorry. I guess she's fussing at me. I got too close to the nest, probably. That's one thing I think is so beautiful, like for moms, like in all the different, whether it's an animal mom, human mom, in most cases. Now there's some times that it's not true, but just how moms love in different forms. Animals, people, I always find that so neat.